Have you ever wondered if the world beneath our feet hides more than rock, soil, and molten fire? What if there is a whole civilization, older than any we know, living far below the surface of the earth? Imagine an advanced world, Agartha, where people live in harmony, possessing knowledge and wisdom that we on the surface have long forgotten. What if all our myths, legends, and strange stories whispered across the ages were not just fantasy, but hints of something very real, carefully hidden? Today, we will journey deep into the mystery of Agartha, the legendary underground civilization that has captured imaginations for centuries. Stay with me until the end, because the deeper we go, the stranger the story becomes, and you won't want to miss the possibilities that may change how you see history, and even yourself. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe for more powerful explorations into hidden history and mysteries the world rarely tells. Now, the legend of Agartha is not just a single tale from one place. It is a puzzle built from stories spread across the entire world. From India to Tibet, from Native American traditions to European explorers, from Buddhist monks to modern hollow earth theorists, all speak of a hidden inner world. They may call it different names, but the message is the same. Beneath the surface of our planet lies a vast, secret kingdom. And its people, if we can even call them people, are said to be far ahead of us, not only in technology but also in spirit, in harmony, in understanding the universe itself. So let us begin with the East, where some of the oldest written traditions come from. In Hindu texts, we read of Patala, an underground realm, not just dark and empty, but filled with brilliance, wealth, and beings of great power. In Buddhism, there is the legend of Shambhala, a hidden kingdom of peace and enlightenment, concealed from the eyes of ordinary humans. Shambhala is often said to be in the mountains, perhaps Tibet, perhaps elsewhere, but some say it connects through tunnels to the deeper world of Agartha. These teachings suggest that only those who are pure in heart, who live with wisdom and compassion, can find their way there. Doesn't that sound curious? That these ancient traditions link access to inner worlds with our own moral readiness? Pause here for a moment, and ask yourself, if such a place exists, would you be ready to enter it? Or would you be turned away for not yet learning the lessons of harmony? And while you reflect on that, don't forget, subscribe to this channel, because together we uncover truths that mainstream history often ignores. Now, travel across the world, and you will find echoes of the same idea. Native American traditions tell of their ancestors once living inside the earth, safe from disasters on the surface. Some tribes speak of emerging from beneath through caves and sacred openings, guided by spiritual forces. In South America, legends from the Inca and other Andean peoples mention tunnels running beneath the mountains, leading to places of safety and wisdom. Even in European stories, we hear whispers of fairy realms underground, hidden kingdoms beneath hills, and entrances in caves that open to otherworldly lands. How is it possible that cultures separated by oceans, speaking languages completely different from one another, tell such similar stories? Skeptics might say it is only coincidence, or the human mind creating the same myths again and again. But as a student of ancient history, I must remind you, myths are never just stories. They carry memory. They preserve truths, even if wrapped in symbols and imagination. And when stories appear across continents, across centuries, we must at least consider the possibility that they are telling us something we have forgotten. Now, let us come closer to modern times. In the 19th and 20th centuries, the idea of the hollow earth became very popular. Adventurers and scientists alike began to wonder if the earth might not be solid all the way through. Figures like John Sims in the early 1800s proposed that giant openings existed at the poles, leading inside the earth. Later, the famous explorer Admiral Richard Byrd reported strange encounters during his flights over the poles, fueling rumors that he had glimpsed entryways into hidden lands below. Stories spread that he met advanced beings, and that governments quickly covered up his discoveries. Now, is this truth? Is it exaggeration? Or is it part of a greater secret carefully protected? That is for you to decide. But what remains fascinating is how the modern hollow earth theories blend almost perfectly with the ancient traditions. The idea of a world beneath, guarded, advanced, waiting, doesn't that connect straight back to Agartha? Now let us speak about what Agartha itself is believed to be. According to the legends, Agartha is not a small city or a few caves. It is an entire vast network beneath the surface. Some say it is illuminated by a hidden inner sun, giving light and warmth to its lands. Some say it contains rivers, mountains, and forests more beautiful than anything on the surface. And at the heart of it all, the capital city, Shambhala, a place of unimaginable wisdom. Its people are said to live in peace, without war, without greed, guided by spiritual knowledge we cannot yet grasp. But here is the important part. Almost every story about Agartha explains why we on the surface cannot find it. It is not because the entrances are impossible to reach, though they are guarded. It is because we are not yet ready. Our greed, our violence, our lack of unity keep us away. Only when humanity grows morally, when we show we can live without destroying ourselves and the earth, will the gates of Agartha open. Isn't that fascinating? That the real barrier is not physical, but spiritual? And maybe that is why governments, explorers and seekers who claim to find pieces of it never succeed in proving it. Maybe the truth is that Agartha will not reveal itself until we have learned the lessons we need to. And friends, if you are enjoying this journey into one of history's greatest mysteries, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Together we explore not just stories, but the deeper meanings that can change our way of seeing life. Now let us ask a question. Is Agartha real, or is it metaphor? Some historians argue that it is symbolic. They say Agartha is not under the ground, but within us. The hidden kingdom is a symbol of inner peace, inner wisdom, the enlightened state we can reach when we conquer our own darkness. Others believe it is both, that the physical and the spiritual mirror one another. Perhaps there truly is a world below, and perhaps it represents the world we must also discover within. Think for a moment about the way myths work. They do not always speak plainly. They teach through story. If Agartha is a metaphor, then it teaches us that only by purifying our own hearts can we reach enlightenment. If it is real, then perhaps the advanced beings who live there already learned this lesson long ago, and that is why they thrive while we struggle. Either way, the message is clear. Humanity has more to learn, and the path forward is not only about technology or progress, but about spirit. But I must also share something important. Throughout history, certain individuals and groups have claimed secret knowledge of Agartha. In Europe during the 19th century, secret societies whispered about the underground kingdom. In the early 20th century, writers in France and Germany connected it to mystical teachings and hidden masters. Even in modern conspiracy theories, some say powerful leaders are in contact with Agartha's inhabitants, using their wisdom for their own ends, or trying to keep humanity in ignorance. True or not, these stories remind us of one thing. Agartha continues to fascinate, because deep down, we sense that there is more to reality than we are told. And here is a thought I want you to carry with you. Whether Agartha is a real physical place, or a symbol, or a mix of both, its legend challenges us. It asks us, are you living in a way that would allow you to enter such a kingdom? Are you ready for wisdom, peace, and harmony? Or are you still caught in greed, fear, and division? The story is less about geography and more about humanity itself. So my friends, as we close this journey, remember the question we began with: what lies beneath our feet? Perhaps only rock and stone. Perhaps vast hidden cities. Or perhaps something even more powerful, the possibility of a better humanity, mirrored in the legends we tell. Agartha may remain hidden, but the lessons it whispers are here for us to hear. Thank you for traveling with me into this deep and mysterious history. If you enjoyed this exploration, please subscribe and join me again, because we have only just begun to uncover the hidden stories of our world. And before you go, ask yourself one more time, if the gates of Agartha open tonight, would you be ready to step inside? Until next time, stay curious, stay seeking, and remember, history is not just in the past, it is alive in the mysteries that still surround us today.